everyone, I'm Hawk, and today I want to bring to you all a makeup haul. I got most of this from Ulta and some of it from Meijer. I do have some very good recommendations for these products, by the way. So if you're interested in makeup hauls, stay tuned. So yeah, let's get into this. So first off, I got some formaldehyde-free lash glue from Kiss. If you don't know, I have a fear of certain lash glues because some lash glues contain formaldehyde, which is a known human carcinogen, and it's just, I don't approve, and I know it can cause eye irritation, it can cause leukemia, formaldehyde can, so I tended to steer clear of lash glue, but I found a lash glue that is affordable, that does not contain formaldehyde, which is this Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive in clear. It has aloe in it, and it has pretty good ratings on Ulta, so I trust that it's a good product, and it's something I really appreciate. So, like, good job, Kiss, you made a good product, because not only does it perform well, but it also does not contain these carcinogens, which is something that's really great and that I hope more brands move towards. So the second product that I got would be this, which would be the Matte Black Foaming Collection Matte Velvet Lash Couture from Kiss. It's a very cool, these are very cool lashes. I have had lashes from before, but it's before I knew that lash glue contained formaldehyde, so yeah. I'm probably going to wear those, like, Demi Wispies from Ardell more often, but these are for, like, photos, for, like, video, that sort of thing, because these look really, really fun. So, something I definitely want to try. And speaking of lashes, I got the ever so coveted Maybelline Sky High in Very Black. If you didn't know, if you can't find these in your Ulta, if you can't find them in the drugstore, search your local Meijer. By search, I mean go to the store physically if you can. Obviously wear your mask, but go to the beauty aisle, and you may very well find the Maybelline Sky High there. And because when I went, there was plenty of it there. There was no shortage of it, and that is something that's pretty cool because there was a shortage of it basically everywhere else. So if you can't find Maybelline Sky High anywhere else, check your local Meijer. They may very well have it. Not sponsored, I'm just saying my experience. Speaking of Maybelline, I got the Dream Urban Cover in 102 Fair Porcelain. I mostly got this for my disgusting shoulders here, but, I also like it for the face. It says it's full coverage, but, I honestly think it's more, like, buildable, the way I use it, but, it's full coverage enough that it covers up my acne here and acne scarring. So, it's something I appreciate, and it also has SPF 50. I know SPF can break people out sometimes, so be wary of that, but it has not broken me out, and it's something that I really appreciate because my skin stays protected from the sun, and I can also look fabulous. So, if you want to look fabulous and have your skin be protected from the sun, that is something I definitely recommend. Speaking of base products, I got the e.l.f. Putty Blush in Bora Bora. I got this because I wanted a nice cool tone blush, because I know peachy blush is in, but it just doesn't look very good on my skin tone because I have a cool undertone. So I tend to go for something that's more pink in nature, that is more cool toned in nature, and hence the e.l.f. Putty Blush in Bora Bora. It's a very good formula, in my opinion, so if you want something that's a good formula, that's affordable, that is a cream blush, go for e.l.f. Putty Blushes. Speaking of creams, I got this Anastasia Beverly Hills cream contour stick in the shade Fawn, mostly because I do have some contour products, mostly this LA Girl product, but I find that the contour in the contouring shade in here is more of a bronzer, in my opinion. It's too warm toned for my complexion. So if you have a warmer complexion, maybe go for the LA Girl, but if you have a cooler toned complexion like mine, go for the Anastasia shade in Fawn. It's a very nice cool toned. Personally, I like that it has more of a gray base to it because I have a cooler undertone, so it suits my complexion more, and it would mimic shadow more on my complexion rather than just bronze me, so that's why I went for this. So if you want something like that and you have a fair complexion like mine, go for the contour shade stick in the shade Fawn. So yeah, that is something I definitely recommend. And also for eyes, I have this eyeliner. It's the matte liquid liner from NYX. It has good reviews on Ulta, so I assume it's pretty good. I swatched it. It seemed very black, very matte. Has a brush tip applicator, which I really like because I can get more precision, and like the brush doesn't fray as much as a felt tip might, so I can get more precision. So if you want something that's affordable at $7.50, with tax of course, but if you want something that's affordable, I suggest that eyeliner. I also have this iridescent glitter from LA Girl. It's the Dream Glitter Iridescent Liquid Shadow. It's really pretty. It's Iridescent Dream, that's the shade, and it has this like blue, purple, pink shift to it, so that's something I really think is cool because I like shifty shadows. So if you want a shifty shadow for an affordable price and you don't mind glitter, go for the LA Girl. It is icy, so it might pull things a little more bright because there's silver in it, but I don't mind that for more inner corner or topper shades, so if you're fine with that, I suggest it. I also have this Essence lipstick, the This Is Nude in 08 Strong. It's like this dark purpley brown nude here. And I find it really suits my complexion. I really think it looks good on me, but I think it would suit a lot of complexions because it is a darker color in nature. So I feel like people of a darker complexion would be able to pull it off with relative ease because it is of a darker, deeper, richer shade. So if you want a dark, deep, rich nude, go for the Essence. It is very beautiful on multiple complexions, including my own, so I think that it would suit a lot of people. So go for that if you want something that is that, provided you can afford it, of course, because I don't want to put anyone in a position where they're going to debt because they're living beyond their means because they're getting the things that I recommend. Like, I would feel bad if I contributed to that, so if you can afford it and you won't go into debt, I suggest getting it. But yeah, I got these Pacifica nail polishes. One's a top coat and base gloss thing, and the other is this purple blue duochrome nail polish. They're very beautiful. So I'm going to get into the final section here, which is eyeshadow, and so I have this Lost in Los Angeles palette from BH. It's a very nice pastel-y shades, something I really appreciate. I know I said I probably wasn't going to buy more Morphe, but I really needed a cool-toned, affordable option for eyes because I have had an eyeshadow palette in the past, but one, it's way too old, and two, it's like the shade that I used for my transition shade ran out, essentially, so I needed something that would have that shade in there, and the Vintage Rose 9V by Morphe does. I will say the quality has improved since the Jewel Crew. If you didn't know, I had the Jewel Crew 9C palette from them, and it might have been more, it was too warm toned for my complexion, but also that some of the mattes had hard pan in it, and it was like bumpy, and I didn't know if I had gotten a bad batch. Like, I assumed that's how it's supposed to be because I was new to makeup, so I kept it, but the 9V has an improved formula since then. The mattes are a lot more creamy, pigmented, blendable, so if you want something that is a nice cool-toned option, get this. It also has some warm-toned peachy options if you want some of that. So it has like a variety. It has cool-toned, neutral, and warm in there, so if you want something like that, go get that if you can afford it, of course. I also got two Juvia's Place palettes. They are really awesome. I got the Berries palette. Here's what it looks like. It is very beautiful. I want to try more red eyeshadow, but I want something that'll suit my complexion, as in, because I have cool undertones, I want something that'll suit my undertones and not look funky on me, so I got the Berries palette, hoping it will do that, and so far it seems to work. I'm not wearing it today, but I recommend it if you can afford it. And I also got the Violets palette from Juvia's Place. Very beautiful, cool-toned purples. There's some warm-toned, but something I really appreciate about that palette is that it has those cool-toned purple options, because I find a lot of times a lot of purples lean warm, and in the sense they have more of a reddish-pink undertone rather than a blue undertone, and I find that they don't quite suit my complexion as much as a blue-based purple would. So that's something I really like the Juvia's Place palette for, because the mattes are blue-based purples. So if you're looking for a good cool-toned purple option, go for the Juvia's Place, provided you can afford it. And that being said, I'm pretty sure, yes, that's it for this makeup haul. I hope you enjoyed. This is Hawk, signing out. Have a wonderful day.